Today, we're chipping out inside curves for the Alien Xenomorph stained glass project. And if you struggle with inside curves, you may want to stick around to pick up some tips that could help you out in the future. For the longest time, when cutting out my pieces, I would start by separating each piece, then cutting out the excess glass around said piece. However, I've started realizing it can be beneficial to have extra glass on the backside of the inside curves. I'm no doctor or scientist, and I'll probably sound crazy when trying to explain this, but I think this will make sense. After scoring glass, I apply pressure with a range of pliers to separate along the score line. However, scored glass can also be a finicky toddler that just wants chocolate for breakfast and do what they want, when they want. This includes diverting off the score line if there's an easier path to the glass edge. When cutting inside curves, the separation is hardest at the peak of the curve. This is where hangups always occur. And if there's no extra glass behind the piece in question, it becomes easier for the pressure to jump the score line and just break your piece in half at the halfway mark, which is the peak of the curve. With that said, by only cutting out the piece after we have the inside curve cut out, we avoid giving our glass the opportunity to divert away from the score at the peak of the inside curve. And because I'm a huge fan of Grozing pliers, we are using the end start end method to get these inside curves chunked out. If you aren't familiar with end start end, this is the gist. You grows at the end of your score line, then grows at the start of your score line, then back to the end side where you can start pulling to apply pressure until that section is removed. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the follow button if this type of content is helpful for you along your stained glass journey. Or if you're like me and can't get enough of process tutorials and videos, why not learn something new today? Am I right? I wish I had better news, but we still have plenty of cutting and chipping to do for the Alien Xenomorph stained glass project. So saddle up, buckle up, sit back, and let the good times roll. What's up?